So in this video, we're going to talk about how big Facebook is and why this is the platform you want to be in, because it just makes so much sense. This video is about how to build relationships with those influencers that we were talking about in the other videos. So it's one thing to recognize the influencer, it's one thing to model their content. It's an entirely different thing to reach out to them and build value and build relationships with them. So some of the basic rules are still the same. You want to get onto their page, you want to like a consecutive amount of their posts. With an influencer, remember, they're getting a lot of people liking their posts already. So the normal 2 to 3 is not going to show up for them. You want to go back and like about 10, 15 of their posts, and if you go further back to older posts, that will come up now as somebody who is really just came into their page, really interested, has paid attention to them, and then when you message them, remember, again, the normal hello, how are you, this will certainly by far not work on an influencer. When you get in there, it must be directed towards them, what they do, and really it has to be engaging. This is somebody who's at a higher level of the game, and so they have a lot of people messaging them often, so you've got to stand out somehow. You got to make sure that you're contacting them in a way that makes them want to engage with you. So be creative. Be very interested in them and their product and what they do. Talk about relevant posts that are on their page, and make sure that you're liking 10 to 15 pages or likes or posts before jumping out and having a conversation with them. Definitely engage in their content on their page. Anything that you like that they're doing, get into the comments, post something relevant, move on and go through their entire feed, posting relevant content, and then once you've done the likes, you've posted relevant content on their actual posts, then you can jump into the Facebook Messenger and send them a message, send them a friend request. A lot of times these influencers are going to have over 5,000 friends and they won't be able to add anybody. So you're going to have to go through and actually send them a private message using the Facebook Messenger in order to get that done. So when you send that message, again, the basic hello, hi, how are you is not going to work. You've got to be engaging, you've got to be interesting right off the rip. Get in there with a, hey, I saw that post you made, I love your content, I have a question in your industry or in your specific knowledge base, and be engaging. Make it something about them, make it something you know they're going to be interested in talking about because you've seen them engage with it earlier, and then ask for their opinion, ask for what they think. When you go into an influencer that way, it just allows them to have more conversation with you. Do not come up off the rip and say, hey, let's meet up. These are very busy people, they're getting invited to things all the time. Find out what's interesting to them, and then if you can, and you see that they're doing some sort of activity, show up to the activity and meet them in person. But you just want to support them, promote them, and build that relationship in that manner until you have the opportunity to meet up with them. If you have something you know you could add value to their business, or you know you could do a workout with them, or you can meet up with them at some point that's going to add value to them, that's the time to do it. But make sure that you're not in any way taking from them when you're meeting up or you're asking for that invitation to go out. It's very important to respect the influencer's time because, again, they've got a lot of stuff going on.